Libra, how you doing? Welcome to start again. Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 12th to the 18th of August. Have you seen any of the energy videos that I've been doing? Fire and air that's coming through that could affect you, because obviously you're a major air sign. Here we have your reading, your weekly reading, your overall energies, your karmic path on your relationship side, karmic path on your financial side. And this is how the universe is influencing your karmic path through synchronicities or coincidences, that sort of thing. And then this is how we can get the information from the past to help us open the doors to our future. The cards are really jumpy with you at the moment. It seems like there's a lot of energy coming through you. We'll see how that plans out for you. It should be really vibrant. So that's the past self, that's the future self of what is sort of willing you on, as it were, sort of your future self, the ultimate goal. And then basically the lessons that you can learn from this week here to take going forward. Okay, so let's just see what's going on for you and the overall energies here. It's really quite big, certainly on the relationship side here, and it's caught between two sides. It's caught between work and sort of play, relationship side here in a way. And there's a lot of energy, but there doesn't seem to be a direction as yet within the relationship side. See how this pans out, but there's a lot of vibration going on there. There's a lot of energy. On your financial side, there's two things that's going on. There's something from the past that obviously is it's just going away, as it were, but there's something that's coming up in your future with a great opportunity, but it's also being brought together through the coincidences and the synchronicities around you. So I'd be very attentive to that, how things are coming into your life, because it's creating the possibilities of a career change or business or a project, whatever it is. You get the Five of Pentacles. I think you're coming in from out the cold here, and I think this cold here it's like a blanket of energy that's sort of like protecting your inner being. That I'm not sure that, you know, I'm never a great fan of protection, because the problem with protection is we end up, if I start protecting myself, I end up in a cage. I end up putting myself in a cage. I'm not sure that's a good thing. And that's why the sort of feeling I'm getting off on the relationship side there more than anything else. And this could be self-imposed sort of, you know, I'm not dealing with anything, I'm not getting involved sort of scenario. But on your financial side, is like there's something that needs to be let go of. And I think it's a bit of a blessing for you. Something that's in your past that should just stay in your past, because there's something beautiful that's opening up to you. Let's just see what's going on with the readings on the relationship side or the emotional side of life. Karmic path here seems to be, I think it's almost as like you're pouring all your energy into your financial side of life. It's really pouring into networking, getting seen, connecting with people and everything like that. And it's almost sort of saying, I'm not going to advance my karmic path. It's not actually advancing anywhere in that sort of side. On the universal energies is pushing out into it's rather than not you going out into the world. It seems like it's like the universal energy is sort of saying, no, I don't actually want anything at the moment within life. That's what it seems like. On your past is playing into your karmic path. So it's almost a sort of like it's a driving force for your success on your financial side. Something that's happened in your past, as it were. On your future can give and take. It's like, I'm not interested sort of thing. You know, that's the sort of thing that's coming out of this. This is a lesson for this week here. Many things has been done in the name of security. This is the lessons that are coming out this week, right? Many things have been done and said in the name of, you know, looking after you, keeping other people secure and safe and everything like that. That ended up getting turned on its head and used against us. And I think you've got to be very wary of that. of fighting against yourself. You're off on a mission. And as I said, this karmic path is playing over here onto your financial side. I think you're concentrating on that side. You're going off on a mission that is very stimulating for you, because it's very stimulating for you mentally, because you've got a great deal amount of air energy within you. And it's really, your financial side seems to be really stimulating a lot within your life. It seems to be taking a massive part of who you are at the moment. And the only thing I can say, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's can always be a good thing. But you've just got to be wary of that work-play ethic. It's not, you can't be like that eternally. And I can understand being like that at the moment is a good thing. And look at that. As I said, like here, it's like going out to the universal energy. It's just kind of like you're pushing it away. It's like she's sort of saying no. And I think this is systematic to that. She's blindfolded and stuff like that. I would just be really wary of that, because I think that could serve you, a lot of wrong, basically. I can understand that life can be hard and it's difficult emotionally in life sometimes, in any relationship. But this shouldn't sort of dampen your fire and your passions for life. In your past, you have the 9 of Wands. These are more healthy, this is healthy boundaries, supposedly. Just worried that you're not, that is almost as if that card there is pointing to this card here, which is pointing to your financial side. And I would just be a little bit wary of putting up too many boundaries for you going future. Obviously, I think this is your future self. Take it or leave it, sort of thing. Was the energy that came out of it. Well, you get the Hierophant, and this is to do with a spiritual. The Hierophant is the master of the spiritual realm through the material world, and that's where we're going into here. Your workspace and everything like that. I think you will be able to control your emotions by, investing in your time in work and everything like that. But actually, also at that side, it is the main thing is it is a spiritual card. And I think the steps, you're learning great steps at the moment of how to apply your emotions in a world without allowing it to affect your life so much that it affects your financial side of life. And you get the Hermit out the top. You are learning a lot here. I think you're learning a huge amount about the work play ethic. The Hierophant card, no, it's not the Hierophant, it's the Hermit. It's all the H's. That's what it is. The Hermit card here, to get to that, he got to the top of the mountain, picked the star out of the sky. That's his ultimate dream and goal. He's put it in his lantern and he's following his light towards his goals and ambitions. But to get to the top of the mountain, he had to go round the mountain. So sometimes he was on the dark side of the mountain, which is really good, because you can't see your shadow then. You can only see your shadow self when you go out and you put yourself out into the light. And yeah, you can get sunburnt like everybody else, and it can be painful at times, but at the same time, keep an eye on, I think here is sort of saying you can't just shut it down. You've got to keep an eye on a goal that is happiness. I think that's really important, and not to forget that. Okay, let's just see what's going on your financial side. There's two things. There's a karmic path that goes to the past. I think that's tied into that, something that's dead, done and dusted with, as it were. And then you've got the splitting energy, and this is where it comes from some new opportunity that is in your future that is being brought into your life through coincidences or sequences that are around you. And the universe is bringing in a lot here. It really is bringing a lot. It's bringing a lot into your future self, but it's also seeing how you react to these coincidences, how you develop them. The better, or the more that you develop, the more the universe is going to bring you the energy. The greater the ambition will be at the end. Your past self here, that's playing into a karmic path. So it sort of does between the two. It's sort of going back here. There is something that's in the past that needs to be left in the past. And here is a beautiful, I think this is the star that the Hermit is going after, funnily enough. The lessons that need to be learned out this week here. Early bird catches the early worm. Yeah. Okay. And it's like you've got to be on the ball. And it's not just on the ball for 5 hours in a day. You've got to be on the ball 24 hours. It's really that sort of thing. If you want it, you got it, but you got to go after it. There's no prizes for second best here, sort of thing. Long-term goals on your karmic path here. As I said, it's playing a little bit into your past. It's playing into your future as well, and looking to the long-term objectives of planting the seeds of your own success in your future. I think that's what's coming up, but it's also about long-term goals that are gone, as it were. The universe, this is what I was saying here. It's sort of like in the future. It's almost sort of saying here. It's sort of saying, as I said, it goes between how you react to the opportunities that are happening to you. And this is where you get good quality work. And this is what the universe is looking for. It's looking for dedication, application, intensity, passion, all of those sort of things in regards to this opportunity that's in your future. If you apply those sort of passions in there, I think it's a great opportunity where I think you're going to find the best of you in it. There is no doubt about it. And from your past, yeah, there's something that's disappointed, as I said, that's played into that as well. There's something from the past that's, I think it's dead done dusted with, and it's just disappointment. And that disappointment is actually driving your future. This opportunity here, do not get emotionally attached to. That's what it's sort of saying. The Three of Cups that they've been spilt on the sand. You're never going to get it out of the sand. Is that there? And I think because we're on the financial side and we're not on the relationship side, I just sort of think that this future opportunity, this is all about intensity, working, persistence, endurance, that sort of thing. And it's going to put a lot of strain on you. And if you put your emotions out there, I think this is where you might come a cropper. So don't put your emotions into what you're doing. Being very clinical about what you're doing and where you're going will get you the best results. Yes, victory is yours. This is the lesson you need to learn here. You need to learn about it's okay to win. It's okay to have success. It's okay to be, the center of attention. There's nothing wrong with it. And I think it plays beautifully for you. Just be wary and don't put all your emotions into that. Leave your emotions for your emotional side of life, because that is coming back. You're not going to be able to hold that non-engagement in life, emotionally engaged in life for very long, because you are a highly emotionally strong person, like Librans are. They're absolutely amazing. Let's go on with the Hierophant. Hierophant. I've got that Hierophant in my, it really is. It's a bee in my bonnet, isn't it? Coming in from out of the cold. This is on your relationship side, on the overall energies. Yeah, I think you've got huge amounts of possibilities. You can't get much lower than the Five of Pentacles. And I think there's only one way, and that's up. With the Knight of Swords, you get the Nine of Pentacles. We've now got 2 nines out here. We've got 3 nines out on this side. There's a real pinnacle moment coming up in your relationship or your emotional side of life. Yes, I think you're on a mission about cultivating and really laser focusing on your financial gains at the moment. I think that's where almost your karmic path is sort of kind of going, I'm going to give over to that side of life. And as I said, there's a balance that needs to come back into here. You can't push away life eternally. And that's what happening in the universe. As I said, the energy, you're pushing it away more than anything else. And it's you choosing to do that. At some point, you're going to have to come back to you, the Justice card. Bring back harmony in that. With the Two of Swords, you get the Two of Cups in a way there. You know, on that card there, it's all about that. And happiness is yours if you so choose it. But you've only just got to choose it. And I think that's what, you know, that's what's within you. Yeah, you know, your past self here, you got these boundaries up according to love, basically. It just seems like you just don't, you know, it's kind of going, no, I don't want it. Don't want it. Which is fair enough. I understand. You know, it's not, you know, it's fine. But don't wreck your life for it. You know, don't forget there's loads much more to life than just that. And I think this is, if you close everything down, then you're not going to be able to experience the joys as well of just going out for a walk or whatever, seeing friends or whatever, you know. I think that's what, you know, you need to sort of realize within you. And this learning process that you're doing with the Hierophant card is the moon's coming out of that. It's bringing a lot of things to the surface. And as it brings it to the surface, with each thing it brings to the surface, brings a lot of spiritual understanding. And you're going into a moment, I think you're going to be very surprised about this spiritual understanding. And then with the Hermit card, you get the Two of Swords. Well, that's twice you got the Two of Swords down this side with the Hermit card as well. I think we saw it pretty much straight on the first time round. It is your choice to be the hermit. You know, it's not good. I say it's not good. That's not fair. That's not fair. It's like, obviously, depending on what you're living, you know, but someone on the outside, whoever it is, when you do this to yourself, you do it to everybody around you. So if you shut down, everybody else around you has to shut down a certain aspect of feeling happy because you are because you're shutting down. They can no longer be happy with you. They can no longer share their happiness with you because you're shutting down. And I don't think that's a good thing. I'm not saying that life is easy and it's lovely, because it can be really, really painful at times, especially in relationships. I think we all know that. You know, it's the only pleasure that we go into with a great, I got her again. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry, get back on the saddle. I think we saw it right. So yeah, I you know, at some point, the thing is, at some point, and I think that's what the moon's coming in. I think something's going to come along and surprise you. Really will surprise you. What you're working towards, your karmic path here, on your financial side, with the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, sorry, planting those things, you get the Four of Wands. Beautiful opportunity. Really changing paradigms here, bringing a good plan together. This is where I think you're learning how to, on your karmic path, you're learning how to put your Two of Wands together with another Two of Wands to make a celebratory sort of partnership. And that's what the universe is offering you. I think universal energy is sort of saying, if you apply yourself, you can marry the universal energy in regards to your projects. And it's going to bring a great deal to you. And you get the Hangman with it. You know, you will see things differently the moment you start really engaging with the universal energy, synchronicity, those sort of things. I think you'll realize how abundant your future can be. As I said, Five of Cups, something to do with the past, disappointment. And I think that's the driving force to get you to your future, is going through a new world. It's going on a whole new paradigm now. You're opening doors that you probably never really opened before. That's a new paradigm as well. Going into a new paradigm. That's a new paradigm as well. That's the new paradigm from the old. You're letting go of the old and allowing the new to happen. Just don't allow your emotions to get involved in it. Because if you do, it's only going to cause conflict. The thing is with this here, is in the future, knowing how good you are and allowing your success to happen, that's what we're working on. The Five of Pentacles is a learning card, and it's a learning how to extract yourself from a conflictual situation in the past, yeah, taking one of those wands away to create a new four of wands built on something that is very much more attractive for you and something that you can really work with. And it is a learning curve. And I think it's going to bring you great success in your life because you're learning not to put emotions into your financial world. God. And this is the victory of it all. Being at one with yourself. That's all you need on your financial, your career, your business, your projects, whatever you want to do. If you are in alignment with yourself, if it sits right for you, you will get the success that you want. And that security there, I'm only suggesting, then you can open up and start allowing that balance to come back into your life. Because I'm not sure that there's been there's nothing here to sort of say pain and breakup on the relationship side. This is the funny thing. There's nothing here to sort of say, there's no conflictual sort of cards on here. And this is why I think it's the Two of Swords has come out both times. I think it's you're choosing it for you. And I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think you should liberate you. Anyway, back to your financial side. The outcome here is realizing that once you get into alignment with yourself, this is the message for the week, you will get the ultimate success. You will get the ultimate success in your life. And this is brilliant for you. That, in that sort of sense, is absolutely amazing. And maybe the only reason you can get that in your life is if you do shut down. All I'm saying is that can't be eternal. It really can't. I wouldn't want that to be eternal for you. I would prefer you to actually let go, open up and enjoy. Yeah, and as I say, sometimes, I love going down the beach. And sometimes I've got sunburn. It happens. But it doesn't need to be that every time I go down the beach I get sunburn. And I think that's what the lesson comes really out of that week there. There you go. Libra. I did some energy videos as well on our channel. I hope you enjoyed them. There's going to be more and more coming into that. We're also going to start the blog factor about talking about spirit and energy and how we apply it in life and stuff like that. Really exploring avenues and that sort of fun. That's going to be coming out more sort of on the Monday and the Tuesdays of the week. So yeah, it'd be lovely to see you there. In order to be there, just need to subscribe, click that bell, and any other support that you want to show this channel through the YouTube system. It's very much appreciated. I will speak to you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.